My name is Kim, and welcome to my little corner of YouTube. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are new here, I would love it if you went ahead and hit that red subscribe button, turned on your notifications, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, because why not? So, here on my channel, we talk about the trials and triumphs of trying to live our best healthy life. I am on the WW Blue plan, and I have followed Weight Watchers as part of my journey to lose and maintain 100 pounds. In today's video, we are gonna clean out my pantry, and I'm going to show you the WW Pantry Essentials, and also the things I keep on hand for my little kiddos. I have 2 boys and 2 Siberian Huskies and a husband, and we live in Northeast Indiana. So come along with me as I go through this mess, because let me tell you, it's not looking pretty in there. We live in an older neighborhood, in an older home. We love the location. It's got great access to our greenways. The homes have really great details. We love the hardwood floors and the built-ins. But let me tell you, my pantry is not big. It is just like a closet. And when we moved in, I was like, oh my gosh, we have a pantry. But then I had also lived in apartments where all you had was a cupboard. So my philosophy is just try to keep it organized. I blame the kids for messing it up, but maybe it's me. But I also think if I had a bigger pantry, I would just have more stuff to organize. Maybe, maybe not. So I am gonna get the step ladder because short girl problems, and I'm just gonna put everything out on my kitchen counter. My house is lived in. Right here, bag of Target popcorn. I have some honey and a pair of shoelaces. So lived in. Should be grossed out or like proud of myself for doing that, because my husband just commented, he's like, I don't know if we've done that in the 10 years we lived here. I mean, I clean it out, but I mean, like, I really wiped it down. I should buy contact paper. The way I kind of organize my pantry, top shelf, because short girl, I will put things that I don't use frequently or that take up a lot of space, and then on the bottom shelf I put the stuff that the kids need. And then I try to separate boxes, like sweet treats and like things that actually cook meals. Ritz crackers, the Cheetos, the mac and cheese. I always have something like that, like a quick side for the kids that they will like to eat that maybe I won't eat, or I'm gonna do double veggies or do something different. And I try to give them as many healthy options as possible, but sometimes Fiber One strawberry cheesecake bars. I have some Quaker chewy dips, quick on-the-go snacks. One of the benefits of doing like a pantry cleanup is you find empty cans of Pringles, or almost empty. It's just like crumbs. So that will go in the garbage. I also found that I have 2 boxes of graham crackers. We keep those on hand for if we do s'mores in the outdoor fire pit. But these have been opened, so I will pitch that, and then I will hopefully combine the 2 boxes together. And I know you can also do like put some light Cool Whip in between the graham crackers and make yourself like a little ice cream sandwich. Do a little of the Lily's chocolate chips, and I don't know how many points that is. Maybe I will put them up on the screen. So, but that's a nice like easy dessert option. Or you can, I have also heard of people doing marshmallow fluff. So a graham cracker with just like a little smear of peanut butter is also a really good snack if you just need something before you work out. I showed these in a grocery haul, these Animal Circus cookies. I put them too high up, trying to hide them from the kids, but I think I want the kids to eat them. Another snack for the kids. So this, I guess I'm doing all kid stuff. The Trader Joe's PB&J snack duo. I bought a bunch of them because they were on spring break, but I think I need to put them where they can find them. We have like nut butter, nut spread central. We have 2 jars of Nutella, or fake Nutella. And so I'm trying to see. I might combine them because they're definitely like, I can't throw one out, but yeah. I also have this chocolate PB2, so PB2 with cocoa. I was using that in smoothies. Biscoff bread, I bought that because it's delicious, but mostly for the kids. We always have a giant jar of peanut butter on hand. My husband loves it on his bagels, but I love a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So the other day I bought this very thin Pepperidge Farm white bread. It's 40 calories a slice, so I count it as 1 point, and just like a little PB&J is so good. I have PB2, just the original. I will stir this into non-fat plain Greek yogurt. I will mix it with the Log Cabin sugar-free syrup and put it on my Kodiak pancakes. I have cream of wheat. I love this. I'm just an OG grandma, like whatevs. 3 points per serving, and I actually had this for breakfast with the Truvia brown sugar substitute, and then I did some egg whites and center cut bacon, and it was a 4-point breakfast. I have some Kodiak oatmeal. This is, I believe, 6 points per packet, so it's a little high to me, to be honest, and it's not as good as I want it to be. But I bought this when I was traveling for work and we were staying in a condo, and I brought it home with me. So this is just really good in a pinch. This is supposed to be my snack bin, but I already see Milano cookies, Funyuns, and Amish noodles. I have a whole slew in my snack basket of Picky bars, and these are performance athletic oriented. They typically have between 180 and 210 calories, but these I rely on when I'm doing hiking, longer trail runs, if I'm gonna do a long bike ride. Really great. These are fuel. As we, start to move our bodies more, like we have to think about fuel, because you can't just go out there and exercise and expect to have the energy you need. Picky Bars also makes some oatmeal. I have not tracked this, but this is, again, like a fuel. So if you're gonna go out and say you're on vacation and you're gonna go hiking and swimming and do a bunch of things, this is like what the time to eat that. It's all super good ingredients. And so that's, again, like balancing the weight loss goals with just eating healthy foods. And so the ingredients in this are rolled oats, almonds, chia seeds, dates, dried apples, coconut sugar, sea salt, cinnamon, and ginger. And then this is just a different variety. This is a trail mix. And so a way I will also use oatmeal like this, or even oatmeal packets, is I will mix it just a little bit into the Kodiak pancakes, this trail mix one especially, because it gives it a little texture and a little just like a little something extra. I think I bought these for the kids, but I'm gonna steal them. So these are diced peaches, no sugar added, naturally sweetened water. So I don't know what naturally sweetened water is. Oh, it's stevia. So 25 calories per cup, which means really it's just peaches and stevia. So I vote 0 points. Vote 0 points. I have this giant box of Built Bars. So one of the things with like cleaning your pantry is like reorganizing, like I did with the graham crackers. So I'm gonna throw, these are the cookie dough. I think I lied to you once and said they were 5. These are 4 points. Mass, I found a couple more snacks for me. I have my reduced calorie Swiss Miss. This is like my after dinner, like ride or die, when I want something sweet, but I know I'm not really hungry. 1 point, some fat-free Ready Whip. And then I also have some Fiber One brownies, chocolate fudge, 2 points, 70 calories. Again, zhuzh your hair, warm them up, put some fat-free Ready Whip, or you could make like a really fun sauce with the PB2 probably. Mix PB2 with the yogurt, non-fat plain Greek yogurt, so 0 points, maybe 1 point for the PB2. When we're talking pantry, that obviously means canned goods, and people are always like, shop the perimeter. You know what? When you shop the perimeter and you buy all your fresh produce, that is amazing. But how many of us have thrown out that cucumber, like, I'm gonna cut up this cucumber and I'm gonna eat it with some hummus. I'm just gonna be so healthy. And then you throw that cucumber away 3 weeks later because it's moldy. And then another month goes by and you forgot the hummus because it got pushed behind like the leftovers. Maybe that's just me. I do like hummus, I do like cucumbers, but stuff like that I just totally forget. And so I need some go-tos in my pantry that even if I forget, it's totally fine. I always have some green beans, canned green beans, some good side dish. I will do those with some spray butter, some everything bagel seasoning, or just like some Lowry seasoned salt. I also try to always keep the Progresso light soup. This is 1 point per cup on the WW Blue plan, and I think just 2 points for the whole can. For the whole can, 2 points for the whole can. And then I also have the savory barley. I love this so much. And I think that is 3 points for the entire can. I always have jarred marinara on hand. This is Private Selection Heirloom marinara. Sometimes I will spend the price to get the fancy marinara that I know is 0 points, but I mean, you have to budget somehow. The first few ingredients: heirloom tomatoes, juice, salt, diced tomatoes, tomatoes, onions, extra virgin olive oil. I'm not seeing any sugar in it. So it would be up to you, like your personal discretion, if you wanted to count it. Because there is olive oil in it, which would add some points, but... And then I have the Classico traditional sweet basil. This does have sugar, so I would count this. I have some crushed pineapple. This you can use with like some of the sugar-free cake mixes. I know there's like a WW cake recipe or something with it. I bought it for a recipe and then I didn't make the recipe all the way. Anybody do that? It was just me. Like, I'm gonna make this fancy dinner, and then I get home from work and it's like, just throw the stuff on the stove. Black beans, 0 points on the WW Blue plan. If I was on the green plan, like I used to be, I would not have those probably, but it's really great for a lunch prep with this next item. It's like Price is Right. Jasmine minute rice. I am not a huge rice fan, but I love jasmine rice, basmati rice. And so in just a minute in the microwave, this is great, like to keep at work. Also, my kids don't always eat rice, so if we want like a rice side dish, this is a better option because it's less wasteful. If you hear a little noise, it's my oldest taking the doggos outside from the middle aisle lime juice. I will be honest, I don't buy fresh citrus if a recipe calls for it. I just buy the bottles because I always have tomato paste, tomato sauce, frequent in recipes. This is Healthy Request cream of mushroom soup. Tuna casserole is one of those dinners that I know I can throw together in a matter of like 20 minutes. Organic, I don't care that it's organic. I know. But light, unsweetened coconut milk. This will come up in like a soup recipe, a sauce. I probably bought it for a recipe, didn't make the recipe, but it's always good. Oh, you can put this in rice. Like I've done a coconut rice with this, and it's super good. Things I also always have on hand are just a huge variety of pasta. I don't buy like the high fiber, low carb, any of that kind of pasta, because then I would be making separate pasta for me and then making the real pasta for the boys. If we are doing pasta, I will do like half spaghetti squash or all spaghetti squash. I'll throw in some zucchini noodles. Just the other night, I made just super easy chicken Alfredo with jarred sauce. And then I did a half a cup of cooked pasta, which I think was 2 or 3 points. And then I just bulk it up with like broccoli. I did some roasted mushrooms. I make it work because I don't want to cook a bunch of separate stuff. Parmesan cheese. I have a box of brownie mix. You always need brownie mix, right? I should actually make those brownies. A big giant thing of oatmeal. I don't know why. I have some sunflower seeds. These are technically best used by, and they expire in 3 months, but they taste fine. It smells a little, I might throw those out. I love those on a salad though. Some other pantry essentials: tuna, 0 points on the WW Blue plan. Make a good like 1 point tuna salad, put it in your tuna casserole, do whatever you want. I also have some sun-dried tomatoes. These I like to put in an egg white wrap, like the Starbucks wrap. So egg whites, fat-free feta, sun-dried tomatoes, spinach in the Olay wrap. Cook it, wrap it, whatever. 1 point breakfast, 1 point Starbucks stew. It's delicious. Sugar-free Jell-O. I typically, if I'm gonna have Jell-O, will buy the pre-made cups. But this is also great for dessert recipes. We have a giant bag of rice. So if I'm doing something like a cheesy chicken, broccoli, rice bake, I'll make that. We also bought a lot of staples in spring 2020 in case the world ended. I have some rice noodles. I love Asian food. I think I've said this. So like if you wanted to do a pad thai, that is a great option. It's a good gluten-free option. I have some panko breadcrumbs because you never know when you need some breadcrumbs. It's always really great to have some dry goods on hand. So I have split peas. Didn't actually have any in there. One of my pantry essentials though is chicken broth. We might have some downstairs. We have like an emergency supply bin in the event that, you know, anything ever happens. Snowstorm, we'll say snowstorm or tornado. So I always have chicken stock and then a good split pea soup in the Instant Pot. I think these are 0 points on the WW Blue Plan as well. We really like couscous as an alternative to rice, and the kids will eat this. I cook this in chicken broth, not water. I also have a lot of drink mixes. So Crystal Light Fruit Punch, another Crystal Light Fruit Punch. I purchased the Kroger Peach Tea, but I haven't drank this. It's not bad, but I just worry that it has caffeine in it. And the Kroger Raspberry Lemonade. I also have this Noon Instant. It's to hydrate you quickly, so it almost tastes a little salty. But if you're super dehydrated, this is really good. Also, in my pantry, I found balsamic vinaigrette, and I have like 3 months to use it. I have this bag of Idahoan mashed potatoes. I love real mashed potatoes, but let's be honest, during the week, sometimes you just need a quick side. And instant potatoes, like especially those bags, are just super, super handy. It really is about having things that are going to be convenient for me. I also have some orzo. This is really great in soup, and you can control how much you put in, but like a good lemon chicken soup with some orzo. I have not one, but 2 honeys. My older son is always trying to get me to buy honey when we're at a farmer's market. This one we bought when we went and got apples. But it's nice to have a good natural sweetener if you're making energy bites or baking. Random pantry find. Trader Joe's chocolate from Christmas. I guess we weren't feeling the holiday spirit. All right, we got everything put away. We had a bum rush kind of to put everything away before church, so the dogs wouldn't eat it. But the top shelf are things that I don't eat often or things I don't want the kids to have. The second shelf are dry goods, mac and cheese, pastas, stuff like that. Third shelf is canned goods. And then down here, we have all the stuff that the kids can eat. And just a little note about this pantry cleanup, pantry staples. I did no special shopping. This is literally what was in my pantry. That is my pantry clean out, what I keep in my pantry to make it easy to cook and eat on the WW Blue Plan. If you have not already subscribed, go ahead and click that red subscribe button, turn on your notifications, like this video, and until next time, do something you love.